The Covidex drug, manufactured by Jena Herbals Uganda Limited, is set to tap into the pathogenic economy. Now, in a bid to make money from the coronavirus, today, Professor Patrick Ogwang received an investment certificate in a record 1 hour.
This investment license has been issued under Section 22(5) of the Investment Act 2019.
We know, for example, there are quite a number of entities like the key pharmaceutical industries globally are going to make over $15 billion this year just in the pathogenic economy. So we are glad that Professor has looked at our indigenous knowledge and is commercializing it.
Evelyn Anite, the Minister of State for Privatization and Investment, says government's focus is on uplifting local investors, since with the COVID-19 pandemic, attracting foreign investment is proving to be difficult.
Owing to the fact that the natural resources for this factory are mainly found in the eastern part of Uganda, we as government have decided to give him 5 acres of land to put this factory in Soroti Industrial Park.
Anite claims Covidex has also been found to cure herpes simplex virus, which causes contagious sores, most often around the mouth or on the genitals.
I learned from the president that even the herpes virus, one of your ingredients, it helps to cure that herpes.
The government has also offered Professor Ogwang a 10-year tax holiday to open up time and resources for his clinical trials.
For the last 17 years, I invested a lot in using my brain. A lot. All the money I was getting, the salary I was getting, I did not build rentals. I was putting it in research. Because I knew that if I come up with something, it will bring far more money than the rentals other things would do.
He also says that Jena Herbals Uganda Limited will reverse the trend of the country spending 4 trillion shillings on imported drugs every year.
Invented medicine.
Last week, a local organization, Advocates for People, took the manufacturers of Covidex and the National Drug Authority to court in a bid to streamline the ownership of the Covidex drug. Anite, however, says the president warns those suing Professor Ogwang not to stand in the way of his research.
Because what is more important is not who is the owner. What is important is what is the cure. Is it solving our problem? So I really want to urge those Ugandans who are jumping around with legal gymnastics, wanting to sue you, please stop. Because as government we have interest in this medicine and definitely will give Professor support.
Currently, Jena Herbals, with one production line, directly employs 200 people in its factory and 300 people in the extraction of raw materials. At the end of this week, the factory will move to a larger space, equipped with 6 production lines. This means it will now employ 1,200 people. With Multiplex Limited now in charge of printing labels for Covidex, Professor Ogwang plans to invest 5 billion shillings in the construction of the factory in Soroti district. Gillian Nantume, NTV Tonight.